Ujú.
Firework is this? By the look of it,
¿Qué tengo que
Prima's
hacer?
shoes are gonna get blown off. Oh, you and Mia, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way.
Put...
Firework is this?
No,
By the
eso
look
no
of it, Prima's
vale.
shoes are gonna get blown off. Oh, you and Mia, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick,
Ya, ahí
run!
sí. Ya voy. Ya voy. No. Uf. Mega festival pirotécnico.
Well, how did it go?
Y
Well done.
vimos.
Let's wait for news from Sayu.
Oh, Dios.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is
Seguro se
spinning.
puso girando.
No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
A ver si hay algo útil.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui.
Oh.
It seems that Gujiae was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiae. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that
Claro, o
blade.
sea, pura
Again,
adrenalina estuviste
We'll
tú.
just have to trust Gujiae. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yainiko
¿Cuántos días
soon.
pasaron?
Let's pick up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
¿Cuántos días pasaron? No tengo idea.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
Mhm.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Aquí están.
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
Claro.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryo Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryo Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryo rebellion is successfully underway. Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
¿Qué cosa?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct?
Sí.
You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need. Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers
Obviamente va
will
a
be
ser
answered
importante.
and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
Bueno, los kitsunes son engañosos, así que supongo que está muy bien que... Supongo que está... Lealtad ciega y valor temerario. Supongo que está muy bien que tenga esa personalidad. Me gusta. Está muy bien representada. Ya, vamos a ir por abajo entonces. Claro, este resultó más fácil. Eh, sí, más que la otra vuelta estúpida que di. Bueno,
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but
más claro imposible.
good.
O sea, contra lo que no... O sea, estamos diciendo la verdad, por eso no... Por eso no decimos nada. Es muy raro, ya yo como la Shogun ahí. Oh, interesante. Pues veamos. Mini mazmorra, ¿será?
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Y ojo, atacan.
Strike!
No sé para qué sirve esto.
Withdraw. I must. Battle formation.
Flash!
Get them.
Ya, mini ya.
There is no escape!
Y la Shogun.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Show me what you've got.
¿Y yo qué?
Glory to the Shogun! Strike!
Ya, ya, eso es como el estilo Ganyu. Ahora entiendo.
Ninjutsu!
Illusion shattered!
Vengan, vengan todos los que tengan.
Horn to oblivion!
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Shine down!
En la media rebelión.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master, I...
Go and ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryou Commission really betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was
Y
penned
lo
by
dice
my
tan
hand.
simple.
He just came right out and admitted it!
Sí.
Diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us
Bueno,
down
ahora
at the
con mayor
first
razón,
opportunity.
porque
So,
quedarían así.
when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal?
O sea, weón, la
The
gente se
Fatui
muere.
may think they are using me, but the reverse is true.
La destrucción
What
de
could they
Inazuma, por
possibly hope to
ejemplo.
achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior. Especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan.
Claro,
I'm quite
pero
sure
no
the
lo haría de
almighty
esa
Shogun
manera,
would be
básicamente.
sympathetic to that, as would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui,
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and
Claro,
wrong
pero
when we have
ella no lo
not
está
yet reached
guiando.
the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A
No.
harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora's the one behind all this? Ugh, not her again. Way back in Rito, Lady Haragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman.
Claro.
We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Sora stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that again!
Sí.
Alright then, let's do this!
No, sí, ya. Viene la venganza contra la perra de señora esa. Duelo entre el trono. Ahí está. Creo que ya me van a dejar en paz. Por favor. Sí, ya, gracias. Gracias. No saben cuánto se lo agradezco. ¡Oh! ¡Oh! Lo hizo mierda. No, está todo destruido aquí. No, y lo hizo todo ella sola, imagínense. Imagínense, no puedo decir más que solo imagínense. Visualicen cómo pudo haber sido todo esto. Impresionante. Hay todo. A ver, ¿quién puedes? ¿Qué puedes? No. Ah, no, puedo. Ya. Entonces vamos. Si estás en lo correcto, volverás a encontrarte con Signora. La Gnosis está en peligro. Y el futuro de Inazuma también. Pero ella es solo una marioneta, entonces como que no sé qué pasará con la gnosis ahí.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If
Ajá.
I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no!
No.
What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
Está distribuyendo en secreto los engaños.
So you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun?
No sé si ella escucha desde la marioneta.
I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all.
Por todos los que han
Stop
perdido sus
talking about
visiones.
people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
Por la gnosis
That's
de
ancient
Venti.
history. You certainly love to hold a grudge.
Porque sigue siendo...
The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all.
Es hora de que ponga fin a esto.
You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite
No,
so
si tú ya me tenés hinchada, weón.
foolhardy.
Ya me está
Before
saliendo
you
los
go
chilenos.
saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest
eso es
you
algo que
consider
tengo que
your
hacer después.
circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on
No, pero
equal footing.
me encanta como el protagonista habla, no me lo esperé.
That the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Soy la pelota.
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part.
Y qué mejor que con la misma Shogun
A
así.
lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Mhm. Ya, me imagino que pone un escudo. Sí, pone un... Ah, no, pero mira, igual le hago daño.
Detestable.
Igual no está por elemento. ¡Ah! ¡Ay! ¡Frío!
Into the frozen void.
¿Esto calienta? Sí, calienta. Ya, eso lo inmoviliza al tiro. Me gusta el tema como invernal, es muy bueno. Ok, mientras me ataca aumenta el frío. Ya.
Into the frozen void.
Tengo que usar bien la cuestión. O sea, esto es
Into
como...
the frozen void.
O sea, esto es como en caso de emergencia. Ah, puedo atacar igual, frente a frente.
Let's dance. Time for elation.
Ay,
Tactless rodent!
no, no ataques ahí.
There is no escape!
Ya se destruyó el segundo. Ya casi.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Polillas.
The fuse is lit.
Ahí acabo de ver las polillas.
Ready, steady, go.
The pale flame smolders.
Le hago calita de daño. Entonces son polillas. Bruja carmesí de las ascuas.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
What? Hay medidor de calor ahora. ¿En serio?
Immolation, a cherished agony. Do you feel it? Pretty.
I'm out of here.
Not every wound will heal.
No puede ser. No sé por qué me tinca que en la región de Pyro también vamos a tener esto.
I'm out of here. I'll protect us.
Se me está acabando. Ya, no es tanto.
Embrace your searing reckoning. There is no escape.
Ya casi.
Now you shall perish. Embrace your searing reckoning. All must burn.
El tornado ya. Uy, qué épico el coro, en serio. Ay, me estoy quemando más encima.
Who dares?
Ya, eso está bien.
A witch. Illusion shattered. Not every wound will heal.